Hello, this is my 20-gallon fish tank with freshwater fish in it. I have just 6 of them, 4 black skirts, 1 guppy and 1 red fish. I don't remember the name, but they are very happy fish. So these black skirts, I have them for 2.5 years, and I guess this is the best survivals among all of the fish you can find in the Petco or PetSmart or whatever. This fish tank, when we bought it, the seller told us not to buy fish, but still we got to, and they survived through the first months when the fish tank just was set up, and it's naturally need to have a cycle before you put any fish, but those 2 fish survived, so, and I'm happy about that. Then we bought more. So fish usually die in the fish tank, and the Petco seller told me that because fish basically ships in a regular shipping boxes, they use the plastic bag, they put their water and oxygen, and they tied it and put fish and tied it very good, and that's how they shipping. Basically they shipping them as a regular mail. So that's why a lot of fish die from stress. So even in Petco they have tons of dead fish coming over, and because when we buying them, also moving them from one place to another, so they also die in a couple days. But if they survived first week after the stress, they adapt to your fish tank, they live for a long life. So for this fish tank I have a filter, and I'm changing like cartridge for every month. So even if it's clean, I'm just throwing it away and putting in U1. And I have, as you can see behind the plastic plants, I have heaters, so it's turning on and off by itself, and so I don't need to care about that. And I'm changing water also, like partially or completely once in a month. No, I'm changing water partially every month and completely once in a season. So trying to, because anyhow algae will be there, so little bit, but will be. So I was wondering one day how to clean plastic plants, because they have those green stuff on them and it's impossible to wash it with hands, you know. So, and one of the Petco sellers told me that just soak it in a bleach. So I'm basically soaking it for a couple hours in a bleach, then I'm washing them, then again soaking in water for a longer time, and then I put them air dry, good in the sunny weather. So when they dry completely, they absolutely safe for fish, because bleach will evaporate and nothing will be, you know, dangerous for fish. And if you have old fish tank, you can do the same, just bleach. This is the best thing to clean. Just be sure that bleach basically will evaporate completely, so not even tiny bit of it. So you can leave it for a day, and you know, I usually leave it for a little bit longer. I'm not in a rush. So I was trying, I have, as you see, all plastic but one alive plant, because I bought for $70 a set of alive plants. You know, it's chosen very good, like longer ones, shorter ones. The fish tank was absolutely looking adorable with the live plants, but because I have to turn on off lights for a night, I have this is in my kids room, so, and alive plants need 24/7 lights on, as I was explained. So in couple months they just disappeared, alive plants. So I had to buy these plastic ones. I'm happy with. I'm cleaning them once in 3 months with bleach, and they look like new. They may be maybe a year and a half old, not even couple years when I got them. They from Petco, PetSmart. I got them from different stores, and the decoration in the middle I also got from Petco. So this fish this, as I mentioned, this fish survived white spots, you know, those white spots, they disease. So, and yeah, I'm happy that I bought that $17 treatment and all fish survived through the disease. So but no more, they just were sick for one time. And because I guess I'm doing good with maintenance of the fish tank, I have all of those test stripes, I'm just checking the hardness of the water, all of that dangerous stuff for fish. I'm using salt, I'm using I'm using whatever people suggested me to use. So yeah, and my baby's knocking to the door. Anya, mommy's busy. So yeah, and you see, my rating is 5 stars for the black skirts. I don't like them so much because they kind of aggressive. I have just few fish in the fish tank, that's why they just, you know, relaxing. But when you have a little bit more, they consider them as community fish, but I guess they not that good for community fish tanks. That's why I have just a little of them, like you know, six fish for 20-gallon fish tank. It's like plenty of room, you know. Yeah, but I had an anglefish. She was living with us for 2.5 years, but something happened, I didn't know what. But that fish is really aggressive. She was fighting with every single fish in the fish tank. But overall, it's not that easy as people think to maintain, you know, this fish tank, because it needs time. And you know, my baby right now is crying in the other room. She doesn't want to sit in a special baby rocker, so she just like claiming me to hold her. And yeah, so, and you know what, we have this fish right now. Like, I thought maybe I have 3 kids and I don't need to have a fish tank, but I can tell you, this is the best thing to quiet down kids before going to bed. So every night we come in to say bye-bye and good night for these little creatures. And my girls, like, you know, if I forget to say good night and goodbye to the fish, they like, mommy, we need to go and say good night to our fish. I'm like, okay, let's do it. So, and then they know that it's time to go to bed. So it's kind of, you know, good idea for parents who, like, you know, when kids are very small. I have 5 months old, almost 3, and almost 4 years old, and all girls. So it's a hard period of time, because, you know, they're too small and all of them, you know, so too much attention. But this fish tank helps me to put them to their beds, because they say night night to fish, and they know it's their fish, though it's mine. But you know, when you have kids, you don't have anything. It's all theirs. Yeah, so, and they say night night, and they go into bed easily. And if any problem, so they can notice it. They say, mommy, here is like 1 fish on the bottom or something. So yeah, and I'm checking them, but luckily everything is good. So I hope you enjoyed this video. And yeah, if you have any question, ask me, because I think I know a little bit already for this last 3 years, because I researching every time when I have some problems or whatever. So, and yeah, I love this fish tank. And if you want to have a fish tank, good idea, just go and buy it. You will be more than happy. Thank you for watching.